This is episode 2 of the reunion series.
Season 2. Season 2 of this is the official second season.
Dude, we love it. We love each other so much.
I do actually have seasons mapped out for the show.
Oh, really?
And
yeah.
I haven't shared the, my overall architect's dream for what the series will be.
What's the
show Bible?
What's the season where Stav realizes he's a homosexual?
That'll never happen. I love pussy too much.
All right.
No, I don't want to do any spoilers, but eventually he fucks you.
Me?
Yeah, you get fucked by Stav.
Well, then that's gay. Then that's
No,
not.
it's not gay. You get turned out by Stavros.
I turn you out. I'm
and
so
then,
straight. It doesn't even bother me.
Well, what happens is initially I think it's really funny, but then you guys become close in like sort of a prison relationship.
You get jealous.
Well,
of our closeness?
I feel alienated,
And then I fuck you.
Because
No.
it becomes our thing that we have.
nobody.
I think I do
nobody
fuck
fucks
you.
me.
No, I actually fuck you.
No, I
And
just
the way
quit.
this
I
goes
quit the
out.
show, and then I'm replaced by Siri, and then everyone finds out that Siri can do a better job of hosting a podcast.
I like everything you said,
think-
except I do actually end up fucking you. In the show.
Well, I go off in the woods, and then I become like really strong and
Oh, like a Dragon
but I
Ball Z
drug
kind
get
of thing.
survival skills and
Yeah.
shit, and then
I drug your moose meat and then I fuck you while you're sleeping.
no, there's World War. You guys are too big. You
It's
guys
moose meat.
at this point, you
Yeah,
guys
he's
are
eating
you
moose.
guys are living in West
Oh.
Hollywood. You're
I thought it was a
you're in a
penis.
homosexual relationship in West Hollywood.
Oh, in
You're
Boys Town.
You're podcasting because I'm gone. The entertainment industry will fuck with you.
Mhm.
You know,
right.
Wait, the gay neighborhood in this neighborhood is called Boys Town?
I didn't know that.
That's what someone told me.
I thought the whole thing was a gay neighborhood.
All of California is gay.
I thought the neighborhood
except
of
like
California,
Sacramento.
yeah, or Oregon and Seattle.
You think Bakersfield is gay?
Yeah, and if there's any people out there in Bakersfield listening right now, you're gay.
Dude, how could Bakersfield be gay when corn comes from there?
Really?
Yeah, K-O backwards R-N.
Yeah. Well, the backwards K stands for it's cool to suck dick. It's cool to suck off.
Nick did a good face, guys.
But you know
elevated
what?
that
yeah,
joke.
it was a physical bit. But if you think about it, half of the corn lyrics are the noises you make when a dick is hitting the back of your throat. Yeah. It's ancient dick sucking language. What? How the fuck? That's how like lazy music got in the late 90s. It's like, yeah, we're just gonna make noise.
Yeah,
and wear Adidas shell toes.
Wow.
but also, that was Limp Bizkit also. That was weird.
Yeah, but Limp Bizkit's, you know what? And I've said this before, and everyone thinks I'm joking, but Limp Bizkit is low-key extremely talented.
What do you mean?
They're-
Extremely
That's
talented.
so
They're
Like on a Michael Jackson level of talent?
they are one of the only rap rock bands that come out of that era
That people talk about.
that's still worth listening to.
They are not
What do you mean
worth
still
listening
worth
to.
listening
Every
to?
album. Significant Other,
It's chocolate
Starfish,
and the hot dog flavored water.
I mean, what a stupid title.
No, I think that's a really smart title, actually.
You know what's a stupid title? What's the name of your comedy album stuff?
Big Dick's IRS.
That's a stupid title.
The Big Dick IRS.
You know what my comedy album is called?
I miss the late 90s so much. Before the towers came down.
When
Before the
people put
.com
effort
bubble
into
burst?
their comedy titles?
No, back when we had Korn, and that was the peak of sincerity.
What else was a rap rock band? Does POD count? They were Christian rock.
Yeah, it's Christian
No.
rock.
Yeah, but they rapped and rocked.
Yeah.
Oh, Linkin Park.
Rage Against
Yeah.
the Machine is rap rock.
Rage
yeah.
Against the Machine is the best one of those bands.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Because they had a real message.
Well,
behind it.
no, it's because Morello was like extremely.
Yeah, he was
talented.
awesome.
No.
I mean, Rage
no.
Against the Machine was definitely the smartest of all those.
For sure.
But like it, I mean, but no, it's like that music sucks.
Dude, when you listen to the lyrics...
that was my favorite band when I was like 11.
Yeah.
And then I remember turning 12 and I was like, this is stupid.
Well, when you listen to Rage lyrics, you realize that they're talking about real-ass stuff. Like,
Like the Nina
NAFTA.
and the Pina and the Santa Marina.
The Nina, the penis, and the Santa Maria.
That's what
And the suck off
that's
Maria.
what the Christian or the Catholic sign of the Holy Spirit is. The fucking Nina, the penis,
The penis.
the Santa
Maria.
You make the
Suck off
cross on
Maria.
your chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I did. Yeah, so I don't know. I listen to fucking. There was definitely Linkin Park had a
Linkin
big ass
Park
moment
is-
in 6th grade.
Well, actually,
But what I'm saying is, Limp Bizkit is better than Linkin Park.
you think? Okay.
I mean, I don't. Who cares? They're
I
both
care,
so
dude,
bad.
I care. This is the very small world I live in. This is the little dollhouse
you know my favorite
of aesthetics.
I think I would probably
pick.
pick Linkin Park over.
Limp
I mean, if I
Bizkit.
had to
They're
be,
very
if
bad.
I had to.
I like the Limp Bizkit song, which was like rapping with Method Man. Do you remember that one? In Together Now.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, shut
that
the
was
fuck up.
that was on Significant Other.
Yeah.
I think so.
I cannot believe you know what was on what Limp Bizkit album. That's insane.
Significant Other is a great album.
What album was
Break Stuff?
It's just one of those
That's
days
Break
when
Stuff,
you don't
dude.
want
That's
to wake
Significant
up.
Other.
If it the,
In fact,
Alright, alright, I'll give you
if I
Break
remember
Stuff.
correctly,
I'll give you
track
Break Stuff.
4.
Track
really?
four.
Let's see.
There's a wild
Dude, you're
guess.
gonna get
You're
in
probably
big
right.
trouble for this.
I
You're gonna
know.
get in big trouble
I
for
know.
this, Nick.
I know. I'm
We're getting
guessing.
this
I'm
wrong.
guessing, but
You're
I feel
probably
like it
right.
was track 4.
What's it called? Limp Bizkit?
Yeah, Break Stuff.
Breaks up. It's all about the he said, she said
Oh, yeah.
Bullshit.
bullshit.
Or maybe Nookie was 4 and Break Stuff was 5.
Well, we'll find out soon enough,
Wow.
my friend. It's all about the fuck my asshole,
all about the-
suck my penis.
Yeah. The music video for Break Stuff is just filled with like everybody from 1998. The Korn guys in that video.
Yeah, they were
Oh
on
man,
tour
the
together.
fucking art is terrible.
Significant Other.
No, that shit's
So the
cool, dude.
flag.
No,
No,
it's
it's
the
like
guy.
a
It's that
bubble
cool.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like this
No, it's like
weird
graffiti.
airbrushed graffiti,
Yeah, yeah.
not
Yeah, yeah,
exactly anime stolen, but sort of.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I remember
It was the fourth one. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, that's the singles. Hold on. Track listing.
Fingers crossed.
Number 4 breaks up.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
Nookie was number 3.
Yes, dude, I nailed it. I knew it came after me.
N together now. It was spelled N.
Yeah.
You know, every
together.
single mistake we've made on the show, movies, people that have been in them,
Yeah,
Characters.
completely erased.
erased.
By that fucking half-court swish.
That was Steph Curry pulling
That
up
was
from 40
incredible.
right there. That was beautiful. That was a thing of beauty.
He's not kidding. Is what that
Congratulations.
means. He 100% is not
Yeah,
kidding
He's
about
not
Limp
kidding.
Bizkit
He
being
loves
good.
Limp Bizkit still.
Incredible.
I do. Well, you know what? I've been hanging out with Lewis a lot, and
Yeah. Nah, what's your life? I mean,
Lewis sort of dresses like Fred Durst.
I would be surprised if Lewis doesn't like Limp Bizkit.
he definitely likes Limp Bizkit.
Ironic.
I would
He
be very
100%
surprised.
likes Limp Bizkit.
Yeah,
The funniest thing,
that would shock me if
Tallahassee coats, dude.
Yeah.
he said that when you guys were on.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but
Which,
he asked us
well, first of all, why the fuck were you fucking
No,
bringing up
'cause he
Tallahassee
asked- he
Coast?
asked
he
the
asked
most
who the most
famous-
famous person from our high schools was, and
Oh.
so
He went to
Stav's like,
Poly.
this probably you probably I don't know, but
Okay.
this guy Ta-Nehisi Coates, and he's like, oh, I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
And then he just
Look
he's
up
like,
Tallahassee Coast.
No. He typed it into Google.
Yeah, he was like, I
And then
can't find him. And then he
can't find
showed
it,
us
and then
his
he turned
search.
around the laptop, and in the search bar it said Tallahassee Coates.
No, it was Tallahassee totes.
Totes,
like
yeah.
tote bags.
Oh, fuck.
Tallahassee Toads.
That shit is so funny.
Which sounds like a
rules.
pimp's name. Like
Yeah.
Tallahassee totes.
It's
Yeah.
not on the level of Eric getting the NAACP wrong, but it's
The
almost there.
NWACP.
The NWACP.
But so here we are. We're in motherfucking Los Angeles.
Compton, California.
We're
baby.
we're in
Guess what?
we're in Jay Leno's
We
garage.
gentrified Brooklyn. We're gentrifying Compton.
LA.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
We'll
starting.
take over every fucking neighborhood
Yo, can I
with
ask?
podcasts.
Can I ask you a
Yeah.
question? I didn't listen to the Dana and Jamel show.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
how dare you try and replace with another fat man and woman, dude?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
okay, obviously.
No, I made fun of you for telling me to go to the Compton.
Oh no, I didn't. For
Is
what?
that what you're gonna ask me?
No.
Oh yeah, you came up because I said we talked about Get Out, and I was like, Adam told me I had to go see it in Compton, and then I was like, imagine Adam in a theater in Compton. Oh hey guys,
The ticket
no, I
teller
have to
robs
see
him.
it with, yeah, I had to see it with black people.
No, I'm just bigging back being Bool right now. Oh, what's up, fellers?
Oh, this is about to get brazy.
Oh, I'm in Bompton right now. See, get out. No, that's not what I was going to say. But I mean, obviously, in that pairing, I'm more of the Jamel, the hip hop kind of street
Absolutely.
urban
You're Dana,
flavor.
you're the girl.
Yeah.
You're the Dana. You're a bitch. You're a woman. Right?
Dana, bitch.
No.
You're clear. First of all, you and Dana weigh the same amount, probably. Except
Yeah,
she's
but we're
much
talking about
stronger.
spirit, joie de vivre, and Jamel
Dana
and I have
Dana
a lot
goes rock climbing. She
Can fuck
she
you up.
is?
Yeah, she
Dana
can fuck
could
you up.
definitely fuck you
Dana's-
up in a fight.
Oh yeah, she's in a healthy relationship.
Yeah,
She's like swole mates with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
They do,
go
like, active things together.
Well, actually, you know what? She just broke her arm being active.
Oh,
so you
wow.
you might.
So
might
you
have
got a
chance.
shot right now for the next 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Broke her arm, broke her relationship.
Yeah, I like on Legion of Skanks where Lewis will fight Mickey Gall. He has like professional fighters on, and then he fights them in the studio. Our thing is going to be we're going to have Adam fight women.
Women with broken arms, with fucked up limbs.
I could beat a woman with a broken arm. No problem.
you could.
Get her in this room right now.
Let's
She gets
get
to
her
use.
in this
You
room
see,
right
here's what
now.
you don't know. She's using the cast to fuck you up.
Mhm.
She's using the
I'm
cast.
not
to
afraid
hit
of
you.
that. I'm not afraid of that.
We could, dudes. I would love. We should for real have Adam
look,
fight a series
but
of women.
legit, like when I fight, I use Krav Maga, Israeli military combat skills,
Israeli scratching and biting.
which is like scratching,
Yeah,
biting,
hissing.
cheating,
There's a lot of hissing.
occupying other
Shooting
people's
missiles
land for
at
60
children.
years. Yeah, yeah, shooting kids with rocks.
Right.
You know, those kind of
Calling
things.
the police.
Yeah. I saw someone had a tweet. Oh, never mind. Someone else's joke, but
Well, here's
do
the
it.
thing.
Go ahead, dude.
If you think,
Someone had a really
if
good
you're a
one.
woman
Do
out
someone
there
else.
and you think you can beat Adam in a fight, let us know and we will have you fight him. And
yeah,
if he
there's
loses,
a
he has to
woman-
give you all his money.
I also want to say to any woman out there that wants to fight me, if you manage not to fuck me by the end of our fight, I'll give you $100. I'm irresistible.
Sounds pretty rapey, dude.
I'm not gonna rape them. They're gonna voluntarily want to have sex
Yeah,
with
I
me.
have to
After beating
legally. I have to distance myself from these rapular comments.
Wow, look at Malibu Mullen.
My publicist Kurt Metzger told me.
Oh fuck.
we're getting a lot of heat from the POCs and the SJ Dubs.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
we're over here in fucking Compton.
We're in
And-
Bompton right now getting brazy.
Yeah.
No. What I was gonna say about it.
What we? Yeah.
I got like 40 DMs this week about, yo, let me get some weed, let me get an eighth.
Oh yeah, no, fucking Jamel just said on the show. He's like, Adam sells weed, and I was like,
Jamel said that.
yeah, and I was like, you probably shouldn't have
Jamel-
said that.
Jamel narked.
yeah.
He did the least cool thing. Okay.
Yeah. Well, then I was
Jamel.
like, I'll
No,
edit it
you're.
out.
I am
And
Jamel.
didn't.
You're right, but you're.
I don't,
Dana.
but I don't sell weed anymore.
Oh,
anymore.
okay.
I can
says.
come out of the closet.
You hear
now.
that, cops?
Oh yeah,
Adam
That
did
for
used to
6
sell weed.
months. I
Yeah.
got it in right before I turned 30 years
I don't
old.
murder anymore. I stopped doing that.
No, I did.
There's a comic in Austin. I don't want to say his name because I don't. Just on his behalf, but he claims that he robbed 2 banks like 15 years ago.
That's
when he was like 22.
Statute of limitations jokes.
Well, he was like, he was telling people about it.
Yeah.
And
What?
He was like, yeah, because he writes too. He was like, kind of wants to be a journalist. So he was telling people about it, and it didn't seem like bullshit because he's not a bullshitter. And it was like, such a unique thing. He was like, I was like 22. I was like, like at my wit's end. I didn't know what I want to do with my life, and like, I just sort of did this like brash thing and like robbed 2 banks or whatever. And the way he did it was like he said he brought a photo of like his friend who was a girl like tied up in a basement, and he just like handed it to the teller. He wore like different clothes and like a baseball cap or some kind of disguise.
Yeah.
Handed the teller, said, "I'm going to kill this girl. Like, give me the money, or like I'll let her go in 2 days once I make sure that nobody's."
Wait, he just showed a random picture of a woman to someone?
Yeah. He's like, don't call the cops, or you have to wait 2 days to call, or some kind of, that was his thing that he said.
Huh.
And then he was going around. He was like, saying like, well, I checked, and the statute of limitations is 10 years, for bank robbery or whatever. So I'm pretty sure I'm in the clear. And it's like, you're not in the clear. Don't.
Right.
Right. I know you're fucking up whatever you think.
Yeah.
Statute of limitations are like, there's no way you can go around
Also,
just
couldn't a
bragging
bank
about.
just sue you for the money back or something?
Yeah, I think how statute of limitations work is they have a limited amount of time to file charges once they like close the case. Right? It's not like
I don't know. I
have no idea.
it's something.
But
where
didn't Doug Stanhope have a bit where he said he could only do it like because enough time had passed? Something when his mom died.
Yeah, the Sky Mall.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Anyhow, this guy Eric was going around saying he had robbed a bank and then eventually like walked it back because I think he was afraid about the statute of limitations thing.
I saw that movie with Chris Pines where he robs banks.
That movie is great.
Yeah, Hell or High Water.
So fucking good.
We already,
pretty good.
We already talked
It's
about
pretty
it.
good.
Oh yeah, I just hadn't seen it at that time.
Oh, you hadn't? No, yeah, that's like
It's really good.
that's probably the best movie ever made.
I really think it should have won the Oscar, dude. Is it as good as Limp Bizkit is to music?
Yeah.
I watched that.
Yeah, that's a great way to just piss people off. Is you pick one thing and you're like, that honestly might be the best, whatever the category.
yeah.
Because nothing can ever be the best, right? You know.
What is if you had to pick the best movie? I say Titanic.
Of all time,
Yeah.
on paper, it's
Chinatown.
I think it's on paper
Leprechaun in the
the
Hood.
movie with
Network.
Al
Actually,
Pacino.
on paper, Network's probably the best movie.
why?
It's like that's the best screenplay.
On
best script.
paper, the best movie is The Expendables. It's got the most on paper. It's got the most stars.
That's true.
Technically, best movie. If you're gonna add up all those stars,
Yeah,
or it would be the movie with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro.
when they're old.
when they're old,
Yeah.
and Curtis 50 Cent Jackson.
Curtis 50 Cent Jackson is in it?
Yep.
How fucking wasn't that movie supposed to come out like it
Yeah,
like
it sat
big-
on a shelf
yeah,
for like 3 years. Yeah.
Imagine how shitty a movie has to be to reunite Pacino
What
and
a
De
waste.
Niro.
You know what's sad
What do
on
you
the
mean
shelf?
reunite? They did one scene of one movie together for their entire careers, and then
Yeah.
for some reason they decided to make a complete piece of shit together.
You know what movie was sat on the shelf for 3 years and is honestly one of the best comedies ever made? Clifford.
Oh yeah,
Clifford is
Martin Short.
Yeah. Clifford
It's
is such
the
a good
best.
movie.
Yeah.
But apparently, like
I haven't seen it in years though.
They couldn't get distribution.
Does it
for
hold
or
up?
something. What's
I
that?
used to think it was insanely funny,
I rewatched it in the last 5 years, and
and it holds up.
yeah,
I remember thinking that movie was hilarious when I was like 14.
yeah. But Stefan wanted to sit over here. it's so funny. Have you seen it, Stop?
I haven't seen it.
You know the concept of Martin Short.
Yeah.
acting like
we
an
have
8-year-old
talked
boy.
about this.
10-year-old boy. Well, look, dude, it's a very limited in scope.
I want to know what
So-
your life is like in Los Angeles, baby.
Oh, my life. Oh, you want
Yeah.
to transit? It sucks, dude. This place fucking sucks.
Why the weather's nice?
I hate the nice weather. And people are like, "Oh, it's snowing in New York," and it's like, "Yeah, I thrive in that shit."
No, dude, it sucked dick.
No, that's me. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I need that. I need it to be fucking like overcast.
I
and
feel
kinda
better
shitty.
just
What's
being
what's
here.
been
I'm way
going
more
on? What's
productive
been going
than
on? We're talking reunion. Like we're literally. I guess we spent so much time together that we literally didn't see each other in like 3 weeks. It felt like years, right?
Yeah.
It's longer than 3 weeks.
I
3 weeks,
dude, I fucking
We're like, this is the
really?
reunion.
yeah.
Yeah, we
feels like
missed
it's
each
been
other.
like-
What are you,
maybe,
you're like
maybe.
strumming your dick like a banjo?
I'm fucking scratching my balls, dude.
What's happened since that? I went to Mexico.
I can see your knuckles through your basketball shorts.
That's disgusting.
Shut the fuck up, Vegas.
Put some fucking slack in your shorts if you're gonna
Yeah.
scratch your balls like that. It looks
I
like
see each individual
a fucking puppet
pube.
show, dude. That's disgusting.
like a fucking shadow puppet. You just see the fucking complete outline of my dick.
It's awful.
What if your dick? What if
It
like
looks
your
like a
dick?
fucking chest burster is about to come out of your crotch.
What if your dick was like, when you pulled down your pants, your dick was just like a hand, had 5 fingers.
Yeah, hello,
5
girls.
dick holes.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I would go like 6 months without seeing Jake Flores, you know, and I'd see
Mhm.
him and I'd be like, oh, hey, what's up?
Yeah,
Yeah, you know, it's not really. I guess because work necessitates that we hang out all the time.
Yeah,
We hang out
no,
at
I
least
mean
twice
it's
a week.
yeah for what 9 months or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, 6 to
Shit,
9 months.
guys. 6. Yeah, pretty cool.
Bitch.
it is weird being here where I have literally no friends. I'm just
In
not-
LA.
Yeah, just not. I just go home at the end of the day.
What do? You don't even have your PlayStation, brother.
I don't.
What do you do?
Nothing.
You just
You
sit in your
should get
room?
on
I've been-
AIM
I've
and
been-
talk to us
I've been going to bed at like 9:30.
to go back to work.
Have you
the
been
next
getting
day?
swole?
I go to the gym, yeah, in the morning.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
And then
guys. Nick has a huge ass from doing squats
Yeah,
now.
and then I hurt myself, and then I go to work.
Nice.
Yeah, eating a lot of ibuprofen. That's the key. Not to bite on Lewis too much here, but the Real Ass diet is garbage. the real ass diet. So emphasis on real.
What about the authentic?
No, hold
ass?
on. It's the real ass diet.
Oh, I
so
see.
it's the ass diet, but it's the real version of it. That's mine. And it's a shit ton of Motrin and the Nature's Valley sweet and salty granola bars.
Oh, those are good as shit.
Yeah. No.
Oh, those are like candy.
I've been
dude.
eating like 4 or 5
the
of those a
cashew
day.
ones.
Yeah, well, it's like candy, but it's not. It's like going on a hike
Yeah, you're right.
for your body.
I went
God,
to
those are like, oh fuck. Those
Yeah,
are so
I love
good.
that all regular granola bars were already like, this is not.
Essentially candy.
This is fucking candy, and they're like, we got
Nature Valley,
we
and
gotta
the
make it
green
worse,
thing is
dude. Yeah,
just
yeah.
candy.
Yeah,
No,
And
this
it's
one has
a
that-
mess.
This one has like a nice fucking caramel. Like
yeah, it's
just
got a
paste.
caramel base.
You know the
layer.
Nature Valley, you get 2 of
I
them.
love
and
how
it's in the
your
green
knowledge
thing.
of snacks. We're like, Stav, have you seen Shawshank Redemption? No. You're like, no, what's that? And I'm like, guys, remember that fucking, what was it? And you're like, Charlie Bright Crawlers. I'm like, yeah, how the fuck did you do that? I didn't even give you a description.
I love those shits, dude. Oh,
You
those
somehow
fucking.
knew that I was talking
You
about
know
Charlie
your boy
Bright
fucks
Crawlers.
around with snacks.
Yeah.
You know I love snacks.
Yeah, it's because you don't have like a movie problem.
The thing I love.
Tom
right.
doesn't have like a where he's
Yeah.
like,
Oh, I got type 2 diabetes from the Criterion Collection. The doctor says they're going to have to cut out my eyeballs.
My fucking. I fucking. I can't wait to just eat some fucking shit here, dude. I want to get some damn In-N-Out,
Yeah.
and I want to.
and that's pretty good.
And I want to get some fucking all-you-can-eat Korean.
You know they call it
barbecue.
In-N-Out, right?
Huh?
You go in there straight, you come out gay.
It's true. You come
Wait a
out the
second.
closet.
Yeah,
That's
you go-
why they call it
You know,
In-N-Out.
yeah, it's a closet.
Yeah, but there's actually another store here called Out of the Closet. It's a clothing store that does free HIV testing.
Yeah, they have one in New York.
Yeah.
It was right next to.
Yeah,
where I, went
I
to
would
the
love it if it
doctor.
was just
Wait
like
a second,
I would just
is that-
love it if it was like a really gay guy behind the counter and you come in and he's like, you have AIDS. You have AIDS. You have AIDS. You're probably fine.
He just takes a swab of your dick,
Yeah.
tastes it, and goes.
No, he's just judging people. You have to like come in the door and then you do a runway walk. Just walk in voguing.
You have to fucking lip sync like at the end of RuPaul's Drag Race. Yeah, dude, I want to go fucking crazy, but I do want to hit the damn beach, dude.
You know, I found out at work. We were talking about Paris is burning the other day.
Yeah,
I don't know if we were talking about it on the podcast.
we did. I think once about the voguing. Yeah,
about no.
yeah.
But
You know,
we talked
you brought
about
it
Paris
up.
is
I remember.
burning.
Yeah, yeah.
But Dorian Corey, the old drag queen from that movie, the like hooray for you, like that bitter asshole drag queen. She died in 1993, I think. And I didn't know this until like a week ago. But the police went into her apartment and she had a mummified corpse of like someone she had dated that she murdered.
What the fuck?
Yeah, just,
Whoa.
she had like a body that she had like embalmed or some shit. Yeah.
Cool.
It was just in her apartment.
So she was just a fucking insane person.
It's speculated that she was in an abusive relationship and she shot the person in self-defense and then mummified their body.
Didn't you also tell a different story about a different drag queen that got killed by her significant other or something?
Oh, yeah, there's a girl in them, but they explain that in the documentary.
Yeah.
There's a girl, Octavia, that's like, she's like, I just want to have
A husband.
a husband who loves me
Yeah.
and just a nice beautiful house in the suburb, and then it's like Octavia was strangled to death in a motel.
Jesus Christ.
Do you think? Yeah.
Maybe I can't remember if it was Octavia or the other one.
Nah, who cares, dude?
It was the other one, yeah.
Do you think
Octavia was the one that was very pretty.
Would you
One of them
smash-
looked good.
Would you
One of
smash
the, Octavia was the one that was attractive.
Would you
I haven't seen that movie in years.
Octavia legitimately looked like a beautiful woman.
Yeah,
Would
yeah.
you smash?
No, because of all the wrist veins. They all had like very weird.
Would you get dome?
No,
But she's wearing gloves.
I would none of the above. I wouldn't do it. I'm not like
I'd
that.
get done.
I just don't have like. I understand other people who are into that, and I don't shame them for it or whatever. If you want to be like an Ian Finance type, but that's no.
No, I mean,
But all I'm saying is that you're not particularly into it, but she offers you head. Do you take it?
No.
No strings attached.
No.
and she gives you.
Stop, are you just working something out right now?
And she gives you a sandwich. So you get to eat a sandwich while getting your dick
universe are you living in where I'm the one that's bribed by sandwiches?
I'm saying you're hungry.
Stop just wants to suck a train.
You're hungry, and you get your favorite sandwich.
This is, look,
and she sucks your dick.
You've admitted in the past and like intimated that you are one of you're like an Ian type of guy.
I'd be interested to take a dip in the trans pool.
Yeah,
I have no objections to
Can we
that.
set that up?
What's the appeal?
I don't know.
Is
man.
it that
if she's hot, I don't care if she has a dick. Basically, it's
not
a specific appeal.
No, but there are people that are trans. Like,
we should have gone to see Logan before doing this.
I saw
podcast.
Logan. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. But I want to talk about anything other than.
I know. I want to talk about Stav's trans amorousness.
Yeah.
Transamory.
Transamory.
It's transphilia.
Transophilia.
It's literally transphilia.
I guess that's true. Yeah, it is. You haven't seen Logan? Have you seen it, Adam?
No.
No. I want to talk about it, but I'll wait. It's good, dude. I cried.
Yeah. Well, I actually.
Hold on. Trans is Latin, right?
Yes.
Philia is Greek.
Yeah, but they mix the two.
It's trans. They said on that show, transparent, transamorous.
Transamorous
for guys that only date trans women
and only drive Trans Ams.
Dude, I was
transamorous.
I was doing mushrooms one time with Jake, and we were at this fucking weirdo's house, and Jake went outside to have a cigarette, and I still have this. Like, I'm sure if I ate mushrooms now, I'd have the same problem, but it just takes me forever to like start tripping. So if I'm like with other people, I have a tendency to like way overeat the mushrooms because we're like 45 minutes in and just nothing is happening for me.
Right.
So like up top, I'll eat like 4 grams and then drink tea on top of it, and then like I'm like, this is doing nothing for me, and then I'm like, holy shit.
You just fucking go.
Yeah. But so we were at this guy's apartment, and I'm like definitely peaking. And fucking Jake goes out and has a cigarette, and he comes back in laughing. He's like, dude, you got to go outside and look at this guy to confirm that this guy is real. And I go outside, and I look where he tells me to look across the parking lot. And like 20 feet away, there's a guy sitting on the hood of a Trans Am and like Daisy Dukes and nothing else with like Joe Dirt hair, smoking a cigarette. And I just like burst out laughing in his face because I'm on mushrooms. So like it's just so funny to see that. And I ran back in the apartment and slammed the door, and then ran to the kitchen window, and I was like peering through the blinds at him. And he's fucking like throwing up both middle fingers at me, and he's got a cigarette in his mouth. He's like, "Fuck you!" Yeah, he's like, I laughed right in his face, and then ran to the window like a dog to continue laughing at him.
Keep gawking at him. That's fucking incredible.
Oh, that guy was great.
What was he doing, dude? Just hanging in his daisies?
I don't know. That was a fun trip. That was like one of the few times I like had a solidly good time on mushrooms until we tried to watch Super Jail.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Why would you do that on mushrooms?
I think it was my idea. I was like, you know, it might be. Let's try it. And then after 5 minutes, I was like, I had to go and lay down in the bathroom.
That sounds awful.
It does.
I want to do. I've never done acid. I want to do acid.
Yeah, there's no reason to do mushrooms after you do acid.
Really?
They're completely different.
I'll never do mushrooms again.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like mushrooms are a lot more volatile than acid is.
Yep, because it's like a poison. You're poisoning your body. Your body's going through like...
Unlike acid, which is an acid that goes into your brain.
No, it stimulates like a part... Yeah, like it stimulates a part of your brain, bro. That's like there the whole time, man.
I'm a good boy. I just do cocaine these days.
Yeah, it's so weird to be sober, and the one exception you make is cocaine.
Yeah, one of the most
like
addictive.
the weirdest party drugs.
Well, that's, of all the arguments that's, what people make about me being a crypto fascist, that's probably the best one.
You still do coke?
I do cocaine, like scientifically.
Like the Nick?
Like I do a professional amount of cocaine. Yeah.
You really do.
I haven't done it in like a month and a half.
You're living clean, dude. So what else you doing fucking here? What's your apartment like? You haven't told
this is all fucking boring, dude. It's a shitty apartment. That's the end of the story.
I hear there's more. There's
no,
cameras.
there's not. Yeah, there's the cameras everywhere. It's a Korean guy that fucking is like he's a nut job. He won't fucking, he's like, oh, don't touch anything. Like it's not a funny story. It just sucks.
We got that great voice though.
Yeah, well, I could do that voice for plenty of characters.
Stop. What have you been up to in the 3 weeks that we haven't hung out with each other?
Dude, I was trying to get it right at Planet Fitness Astoria, but I'm really teetering on a horrible.
Yeah, you've been eating a lot on this trip.
I've been eating like dog shit. As soon as it was like vacation, it's like, well, they're like, literally on the way to the plane, I stopped. I'd been eating good all fucking week, and I just got like a fucking big ass hoagie for the fucking trip. I was like, well, I can't be hungry on this trip to LA.
Yeah.
So instead of getting like a fucking nice breakfast or some shit, I just got like a fucking fat ass Italian sub, and I just ate half on the train to LaGuardia and half at LaGuardia.
Speaking of Italian subs, I saw a gay Italian. No,
Italian Dom.
No. Subway now is doing ads again.
Oh yeah.
They have a bunch of them.
Oh yeah, for the Italian
sub.
Yeah.
And that's the first Subway ad I've seen since Jared.
Yeah, they're trying to go back into the ad game.
Oh, did they?
They did like this stuff where it was like, because I remember seeing that and thinking like, it's like, all right, well, like they did like one that was like, we're the fresh ingredients people, and one that was like,
they can almost never, that like fatally destroyed that brand.
Yeah, exactly, because it's like every commercial's just like,
no, I thought
guy who fucked kids.
Yeah,
we don't know. Yeah,
no, they
guy
went into athletes.
Kids.
They went into athletes after Jared.
They were
RG3, and they got like other athletes.
When? I don't remember any of these ads.
No, that was during Jared.
No, that was
Jared did a lot of commercials with fucking athletes, dude.
Can you imagine? These guys are
all at the top of their game.
Of their games, and this fucking loser.
Well, it turns out he's great at his game, fucking children and not getting caught for years. It took him like he was fucking and sucking.
Well, Subway
children.
was probably covering
I don't think
it up.
he was. I think he fucked like a 15-year-old girl, right? I don't think he was like.
No, he fucked a kid.
He had a bunch of child pornography.
Yeah, but he was into like. Whatever. I'm not defending.
Yeah,
yes,
the
you
last
are.
one
you literally are.
I don't think Casey Affleck, and now you're defending.
I don't think Jared was sucking. No, you said he was fucking and sucking.
He definitely was fucking and sucking.
He wasn't sucking like 5-year-old boys' dicks. I don't think. Jared was
so he's
doing
like
that.
Milo. He likes to fuck 13-year-olds.
Yeah, whatever. I just
want to be.
If you're gonna levy an accusation against a former
Subway Jared already sucked. I don't understand why
he already sucked. Yeah,
it's also so clear in hindsight that he fucked children. He looks exactly like.
When those accusations,
the ads
for
used to
years
piss
people
me
would
off.
say that he was like a weird porn guy in college. Like he collected a bunch of pornography and he like.
Oh, and he was obese too.
Yeah, he was a big fat guy who loved jacking off.
Hell yeah.
And
hell yeah, I can get behind that.
Maybe. Who do we know like that?
But see, look, stop. You're never trying to lose. You never actually lose the weight. That's how we know you're not a pedophile.
It's true.
If I lost weight, it would make me a pedophile?
Yeah, because Subway Jared only lost the weight so he could get to the children.
So you fuck children?
Yeah.
I feel like if you're fat as hell, you still fuck children.
I guess did Gacy fuck boys, younger boys?
Yeah, then he ate them or something, right?
Yeah, he was fat.
He was a clown.
Dude, you could fuck children if you're fat.
Oh my god.
I'm not saying I want to. I'm just saying the idea that Jared had to lose weight to fuck kids.
We should have gone to see Logan.
Hold on. If you're a pedophile, you're coercing children. It's not like children are fucking because you're sexy anyway.
Well, first of all, there's no way a fat pedophile could do his job because he would eat all the candy early. He would eat all the candy before Halloween.
He would just get the kids that like raisins because he ate all the other fucking shit you get.
Yeah, the children that just liked Vans, all the poor autistic kids that were just very interested in those Vans.
So anyway, yes. In conclusion, you could be fat and fuck. In fact, I feel like a lot of pedophiles are fat.
Yeah.
You know, doesn't that seem like it's right?
I don't know. What are we even talking about anymore?
Yeah, I don't know.
I went to Mexico City, guys, the capital.
Shit, talk about that.
Oh yeah. You fucked a. Well, talk about your whole experience.
I don't know. It was they loved me there. They couldn't get enough of me. I just went, I was in the Uber. I was talking
full
to
disclosure,
talking to the people.
Big part of the problem, I have like a fucking cut on my gum line.
From what?
I don't know, but it's like fucking excruciating.
Do you want me to put my dick in your gums?
I don't know. I don't like. It's just everything fucking hurts going
From
in
what?
and out of my mouth. What?
You ever eat a pizza and your mouth is just sucks for a week?
Yes.
The cheese is too hot.
I don't know, but my
Your
gums,
mouth, your whole mouth is just injured.
my gums are like inflamed, and I don't know what.
What are you gonna do about it?
I don't know. I already use Listerine. That's usually my go-to.
There's that pizza
Last time
place.
this fucking happened, it got really bad, and I had to go get one of my teeth drilled.
No.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I hope that doesn't happen.
There's that
buddy.
pizza place, Two Boots in New York.
Yeah, what
that
about
puts
it?
the corn things on the bottom.
Cornmeal.
The cornmeal on the bottom.
Yeah.
It's like fucking razor blades, dude. It slices my mouth up.
No,
I can't eat
that's
that
no,
shit.
it's the heat.
That's because actually you didn't know this, but when you were born without a mouth, so they had to use part of your mom's pussy material to make
Build
your
my mouth.
Yeah.
Your cheeks are just fucking labia,
Yeah,
dude.
so your whole mouth is actually a pussy. It's an old woman's pussy.
And as such,
Really?
Yeah, that's
And
why
that-
your
it
mouth
just-
gets
yeah.
cut up when you eat a cornmeal. Sharp cornmeal.
It's like it's like sharp.
Excuse me, this cornmeal is too sharp.
I don't know if it's cornmeal. It's those corn. Whatever. Fuck off.
whatever, dude. You have a pussy mouth.
Anyway, I was in Mexico just walking around, talking to the locals, taking in the flavor, the culture. You see, guys, you guys have been in America this whole 3 weeks, and I've gotten out of the country. I've gotten to see a more international side of the world.
Did you do anything fun, Adam?
Yeah, I'd go up to people. I'd say, first of all,
Did you do any drugs? Or
I
have
wanna-
illegal sex.
I want you to know that I think Trump is a pendejo, and I have no respect for him.
What is like Vicente Fox is like fucking cashing in on him using curse words one time on Twitter.
I love it.
Yeah,
dude.
he's
getting
awesome.
like so much mileage out of like
He
Fucking
tweets at
wall.
Trump, and he's
Fuck,
like,
yeah.
fuck you.
yeah. I am learning how to curse.
His middle name is Quesadilla?
Yeah, Quesada.
Quesada.
That's his last name
Carne
is Quesada.
asada.
Quesada Fox or Fox Quesada?
It's Vicente Fox Quesada, I think.
Oh, word.
Oh, so he just shortens it to fucking have that.
Oh, also I
For
found out that
branding.
dude Carlos Slim, the richest guy in Mexico, is a Lebanese guy.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that weird?
He's not Mexican?
He's not Mexican.
Oh.
Oh, I'll tell you one story. Actually, speaking of Stav wanting to have sex with trans women, which is chill, dude.
Wait, hold on. I thought the richest guy in the world was Donald Trump.
Yeah, he is.
That's why I voted for him. That's who should be president, is the richest guy in the world.
Carlos Slim, dude.
Man, that picture of him driving the truck or pretending to drive
It's
the
the
truck.
best thing in the world.
I was saying that, now this is real news. If anybody else, it's fake news, but his approval ratings went to 100% after that picture came out.
How can you see that and not trust the hands our country is in?
Yeah. He used the horn.
Yeah, the best snap was him with the two hands on the wheel and just like screaming out of like pure joy.
What was that even for? I kind of
That
don't
was
want
like
to
the
know.
American
I would prefer to
Trucking
just think that it
Union or
was
something.
like he was like, we're gonna put a truck on the lawn. I want everyone to think I know how to drive a truck.
It
I
was
think it
also-
was industry people came through.
It was also
Like
cool
truck
because
industry people.
did you hear that they tried to get military vehicles for the inauguration? Trump wanted
Like
tanks and
tanks?
shit. Yeah.
That is
Wow.
fucking insane.
He
What?
wanted, yeah, he
You
wanted
wanted
to get-
tanks?
I mean, like military.
He
vehicles.
wanted
I don't know if he
tanks to
wanted tanks.
roll on fucking Washington D.C.
Humvees.
He wanted some. Yeah, he requested.
What a fucking moron!
It's crazy, dude.
That's
Can you imagine him in, like the
dictatorship.
uniform, dude?
Yeah,
Just,
I naturally, when people are like, "This is fascism," I'm like, "No, it's just shitty
yeah.
Mhm.
Republicans or whatever." But come on,
I know, dude.
That's
want a
full
tank.
blown.
He wanted fucking. Yeah, he wanted military
to
vehicles.
just declare himself Generalissimo.
Honestly, I would think it'd be. He would go up a little bit in my book if he just wore a full admiral's uniform every
Or
day.
just like an African ass fucking warlord with all the bullshit medals.
Dude,
they
I
give themselves.
love African dictators.
Yeah.
My favorite is the African dictators that have like the suits,
My
but
favorite-
and
yeah.
the suit jackets, but they're short sleeve jackets. Do you know what I'm talking about? The African style suits.
Never seen that.
The best,
I gotta find it.
African
It's the best.
head of state is definitely Good Luck.
Good
Jonathan.
Luck Jonathan, baby. What an awesome fucking name. He's like 94 years old and he's still he's still
Nigeria?
the president of whatever the fuck he is.
Yeah, Nigeria, dude.
Those guys.
Good Luck Jonathan and Tokyo Sexuale.
Yo, we're watching the fucking British Bake Off.
That show is crack rock.
That show's awesome. But the guy, there's two judges, two British judges. What is it? Mary Berry? What's the lady's name?
Dude, she's a beast.
And Jessalyn Crumpet.
No, the other guy's name is Paul Hollywood.
Yeah. Yeah, the other judge on the Great British Bake Off, Paul Hollywood.
Is he British?
Yeah.
There's some British guy named Paul Hollywood.
Yeah, like these kind of
Okay.
suits.
Yeah, no.
Like when they wear like short sleeve suits.
all right. Yeah, Paul Hollywood is a pedophile. I'm not saying that for sure. I don't know. But if just the setup, British guy named Paul Hollywood, I'm going with my instinct. You're listening to the Libel and Slander Show.
When we watched that, like, it's so incredible. Like, Sav and I had no idea how these people could possibly have so many opinions on what makes a good baked good.
But
Like,
boy,
they
did
taste
they.
everything and have such fucking opinions. And then we looked up their credentials and we're like, no, these guys, Paul Hollywood's number one.
Yeah.
They got a top guy to be the
The only
judge
person
here.
I would trust is Mrs. Fields.
Yeah.
Sally Fields.
That's how funny is that you start a business and they're like, well, I want everyone to know I have a husband. And it's not just this business. I don't want people to think I'm some sort of cookie spinster.
Now people are just going with Miss.
Miss Fields?
For all women.
Is it Miss Fields?
No, it's still Mrs.
It was
Fields.
Mrs. Fields?
Is it Sally Fields?
It's not Sally
No,
Fields.
it's not. It's just...
It's some dumb cookie bitch.
No, it's
I went
probably
to-
some faceless corporation.
I
Yeah,
went to
probably.
high school with Sally Fields. No, not Sally Fields' nephew. The mom from Back to the Future, her nephew. And,
Wow, that's famous.
yeah, it's pretty famous.
Wow.
And
That guy is famous. That guy's...
And the environment, shut the fuck up. And the environmental
That's a really
science,
big... You moved to L.A. You're here for 2 days and you're dropping names like that?
And my environmental
The
science
nephew.
teacher would
Yo,
troll
dude,
this
I
kid.
met
By watching
Tom
new-
Skerritt's nephew.
Wow, this town has changed you, bro.
Yeah, I ran into Tom Skerritt's nephew when I was at the DMV last week. So I'm basically Mr. Hollywood Party.
Guys,
Dude.
my feet hurt from all these names you're dropping.
Why?
Because you dropped
You're
them on
dropping
my
on your
feet.
feet.
I don't know.
That's a good one, dude.
Thanks.
Thank you for taking the
Ouch.
spotlight.
That's like a
Off
good pickup line.
Wait,
for a
tell
girl.
this sick
Excuse me, do
story.
my feet hurt? Because your name. Can I have your number?
Because I want to fucking eat your pussy.
Hey, it is cool,
whoa.
Vikram.
Oh, did you read that article about the Indian guys?
Please ruin Stav's story about the nephew.
Who cares?
Of the Back
Who
to
gives
the
a fuck?
Future.
dude?
Stav is like taking off most of his clothes and he's functionally naked at this point. This is like, you just met this guy and you're at his apartment and you're like nude on his
Yeah,
couch.
whatever, man. We got a
Dude.
good vibe. I fuck with
Well,
Danny.
yeah, we're at my college roommate, Danny Hertz.
Shouts out to Danny.
He's been a very gracious host.
Cumtown Studios West in his
Cumtown
home.
Studios West. The doctor, Danny Hertz.
I'm about to fall asleep on his floor, probably.
The good Dr. Hertz. Danny, this was a joke, I think, in the movie Step Brothers, but Danny, one of his bits is that his dad's a doctor, so he just refers to himself as a doctor. He's like, yo, it's me, the good Dr. Daniel.
Is that how doctorhood works?
I think so.
It's
It's inherited. It's a family business.
What were you saying though, Nick? If we read what?
Oh, that New York Times article about the Indian guys like cold calling random numbers until a woman picks up.
No.
It's like a big problem
That's
in
like
India.
a thing you do in 6th grade.
Yeah, well, it's a
Yo,
thing
let's
in
call
India.
a girl.
They're like,
God.
you dial the number and then
Just a random number?
just
They
random
just
ass
pick
numbers. Yeah, they're like, what is up, baby girl mama? Do not hang up. I am calling from the hospital. Your entire family is dead unless you would let me take you out for a delicious curry and some pussy tasting.
And some pussy tasted. Dude, imagine fucking loving harassment that much. Like you just fucking like it. You in your to breathe is to harass if you're an Indian.
Well, I told that story about walking around. I was walking down like Canal at 2 o'clock in the morning. I was behind all these girls, and this fucking cab like pulls up on the corner.
Yeah,
and the guy rolls down the window, and he's like a foot away from these girls' faces, and he goes, "What is up, girlfriends?" And they're like, "Ew, oh my god."
Dude, my Lyft driver, the guy who picked me up, was this fucking like 64-year-old Persian man.
Hell yeah.
Who first of all bullies me into sitting up front.
What?
He's like, I'm sitting in the back, and he's like, come up, maybe you sit up. I had to charge
That's the
my
rape
phone.
move. That's the rape move.
And I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, I am not gay. I am not gay. I tell you, sit up front. I am not gay. I sit and talk to you like my brother. And then he starts.
I like that.
And then he starts telling me a story.
Your family.
Yeah, like family. And then he starts telling me a story. He's like, "Oh, you Greek? I had just before you came in, beautiful Greek girl. I sit, we talk, we laugh. She tell me, and he's like talking about how he's just making. He's like, we have at the end of the day, at the end of the ride, I ask her, let me have your picture." And this motherfucker took a picture of this woman, and then he's showing it to me. And first of all,
dude.
all he talks about is how
the Lyft
hot.
drivers out here are fucking hilarious.
Dude, it's so funny.
We had a hot one
Well, this
today.
guy, hold on. This guy was telling me how he's got 6 fucking girlfriends.
Yeah.
He was like,
that shit.
I have 6 girlfriends. And I was like, whoa, what's your secret? He's like, I have very good sex with all of them. And it was just like,
We had a hot one today, and she's like,
incredible.
She's like, it was a pool, and she was telling the girl that was already in the car like her craziest Lyft stories. And so one of them, she's like, yeah, there was this guy like visiting from like San Francisco or something, and like at the end of the ride, like I get him to the hotel, and he's like, do you want to have sex with me? And I'm like, ew, no. And then the girl's like, was he cute though? And she was like, yeah, he was cute, but like you can't just ask me to have sex like that. And so then I was like, oh, cool. Like, and then I was like, have people like met each other on Lyft? And she's like, yeah, it's happened. Like, I met my boyfriend right now on Lyft. I was like, so you are kind of fucking the guys.
Yeah.
And then she also told another story about how some guy kissed her while he was trying to plug his phone in, and she thought it was fine because he was very cute.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait, what the fuck is going on here? You can just try and kiss your drivers if you're hot.
She's like hooking up with guys.
I know.
I get nothing but like loser dudes, but they're hilarious to listen to.
Yeah.
I had this one guy pick me up the other night, and I get in the car, and he's like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, it's all right. And then there's like silence for like maybe 30 seconds, and then he's like, yeah, well, it's my my first week back driving, the first night actually. Like, I didn't ask you how you're doing or anything. Like, he just gave up waiting for me to ask him.
So, I think
and so he like started mid conversation.
It's a stark difference from New York, because in New York
they're all like, they're all
there's
named
an
like
expectation of
Bubakar.
silence.
Well, it's not an expectation
They
of
don't
silence.
speak English.
Yeah, they're like, how did I get here? Please bring me back to my jungle.
Everyone here is giving you a fucking story.
It's wild,
Yeah,
dude.
it's wild.
Yeah.
All the talking is crazy.
Their internal monologue, all the New York Lyft drivers, is like the first 3 seconds of Head Like a Hole, the Nine Inch Nails song, which I might have to play. It's like weird jungle noises. Listen to it, and then you'll get... I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to play it. But anyhow, yeah. No, so this guy's like... just right off the bat, like, yeah, so this is my first week driving in a while, and he's wearing like a skin tight, like, running or biking shirt, but he's like just a fat guy.
Yo, fat guys and that kind of shit is hilarious.
This is like orange ass.
It looks worse than a fat guy's
you
shirt.
see all the
somehow.
problems.
It's like, how the fuck, man?
You see love handles. You see tits.
Yeah,
You see
no,
every...
he looked like he was
he looked
like
like
literally
shit.
inflated, dude. Like he was fucking,
Yeah.
like Christmas lawn furniture.
You see how lumpy a person can
Yeah.
be in Under Armour.
Well, yeah, I mean, he had like all these like these fucking weird wrist guards on or whatever, and he was like, "Yeah, I was actually in the hospital for like a week, and I couldn't drive from because I got poison oak, and it got all over
What?
my arms, and I had to go to the
Jesus
hospital because
You
that's how
got-
bad it was." And I was like, "Jesus Christ, how did you get poison oak that bad?" And he was like, "Yeah, I was at the archery range."
Oh my god, a fat archer.
I was like, what? How did that happen? He's like, oh, I was looking for one of my arrows, and I was digging through a bunch of poison oak. This is poison oak.
What a fucking retard.
Yeah, no, and he kept telling stories, and like as there would be a new detail of the story that would segue to another story that just made him like even more pathetic or whatever.
Yes.
And he was like, I was just worried to drive with all the poison oak all over my arms, God forbid anything happened. I actually got rear-ended, and there's no damage to my car at all, which is crazy. The other guy's car was messed up. My car was fine. But, the only reason I said that is, because I was just worried. I was worried about maybe getting an accident. Like my mom's car, the one I live with her, she, there's no reason to mention that. She has a Mercedes, and that thing's a tank. But, this one, I don't know. Can you kill me, please? Can you please kill
So
me?
how does anyone make any money driving here?
It's like $8 for
like
40
$4.
miles. Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, I had like one just sort of ugly valley girl that was like, oh my God, can these people learn how to drive, please? And like fucking swerving and cutting people off and expecting me to like give her a good tip for driving like a fucking asshole. Listen up, service industry folks.
Thank you. Let them have it.
If you want,
They get no benefits.
Yeah, here we go. Hold on. This is the first.
Oh no.
Well, that's the African ones. What are the Indian ones listening to?
That's what's going on in a Bookabir's head while he's driving the lift around New York. What is the Bukui? Please help me.
What about the other guy? Did you ever tell a story of Dean on the podcast?
Oh yeah,
before?
that guy. No, I didn't. I don't know if that'll translate. He was just such a funny guy. This guy picks me up, and he's like, looking in the rearview mirror, like, yeah, you can go out, man. It's like co-ed night, co-ed, Thursday night, co-ed night. And I was like, excuse me? He was like, yeah, go out for the co-eds and stuff. I'm like, what's co-ed night? He's like, no, I'm just saying, you can go out and like, meet girls and stuff. I'm like, oh, I thought it was like a thing that was going on. He's like, nah, you just go out to bars, you meet the college girls.
What he calls just any night.
He's like, you can just,
night?
No, Thursday night.
You can just take them, and he's like, I'm like, all right, I'm just going to go home and go to sleep. And then he's like, yeah, it's pretty cool driving around. You get to meet a lot of, see the stars and stuff. I like coming up here to drive around, meet the stars and stuff. But that's not, I live down in Long Beach, so I don't see that too much, But actually, one time I did see, I found out there's a guy that lives on Signal Hill. I was able to drive him to the airport, and he actually works for Playboy Radio.
Playboy Radio.
Which is like defeats the purpose of Playboy.
Yeah.
That was pretty
what
cool.
a brag, dude.
Yeah, Playboy. I don't even know.
I didn't even know that
Playboy
existed.
Yeah.
Stop. Oh,
Jesus.
that was a
Come on,
big
man.
one.
That was a good one, babe.
Normally you
because all
have
the
really
Mexican
wimpy,
food?
small, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're
Yeah.
eating real food out
Yeah.
here.
Well, before it sounded like you had colon cancer.
I probably
Like
do.
everything was blocked by some giant tumor.
I probably do.
Anyhow, this guy kept finding ways to bring up Playboy.
Yo, old
it's
men
funny.
love like
Yeah.
like grown
It's
men.
like a
love
25-minute
Playboy.
ride, and but every time he brought up Playboy again, he would always do with the same gravitas and weight that like it had like he was just revealing it for the first time. So he told me that he's like, yeah, he had his girlfriend with him, and she was actually a playmate, which is pretty cool. And then like he started talking about how he was doing grip work, but he lost his hookup for grip work, which I don't know what the fuck. And he's like, yeah, but one of the best jobs I got to work is I actually had I was fortunate enough to have the experience of working for Playboy. He's like, I had to hold a fan to this like playmate and blow her hair with the fan, and she fucking hated me, man. But that shit was cool. She was hot.
She was hot.
Playboy.
I love the guys who are just like, yeah, man, I just want to be around hot women. I'll never fuck.
Right. It's like, what are you, 12?
I can't wait to see what our next Lyft driver's like. Me and Adam might go to the damn beach. We might go take a damn hike tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, there's
some
a lot
LA
of things
shit.
you can do when you're not, fucking just
Fighting
sort of
for-
meandering through the last 20 minutes of a podcast.
We got 20 minutes left?
No, we got fucking 5 minutes left, but we
Oh.
need some kind of banger. I had a good riff on the Dana and Jamel one, and they gave me 0 on it.
What was the
it?
riff?
I don't know. I felt like if you guys were there, it would have been a lot of fun.
So let's redo
Well,
it.
we were talking about the Sound of Music. Jamel said adieu at the end, and I remember that song from the Sound of Music.
Which one?
The adieu, like adieu,
Oh, my little
adieu.
sister was in that song in a play.
All right, well, I'm talking about the fucking movies.
Yeah. The dinner
party.
party with the kids.
Dinner party. Well, they
Yeah,
come
yeah,
down, and
yeah.
I was like, imagine how shitty it must have been to be at
Yeah,
that
yeah.
party. They're like, I'm gonna get out of here, and they're like, what? But my kids have to sing the song.
Yeah, my kids have to do their
Yeah, you have to
dance.
do the song. And it's like, man, I gotta drive home drunk through Nazi Germany. And you're gonna make me listen to this stupid fucking song?
Your shitty kids, their bad choreography.
Yeah, right.
You know those
The
motherfuckers
Von
can't
Trapp
sing.
family.
Yeah, these kids that are just praying their dad fucks their nun
It
nanny.
would suck dick to go to a house party at the Von Trapp family
Oh, yeah.
house.
In
love that-
occupied Austria.
Yeah, I love that also that they just like never help any Jews or anything.
They're good
Just like
people.
entertain
They're just
Nazis.
And they're trying to escape, right? That's the whole. They're not Jewish, right? They're
No,
just
they're
trying to-
Austrian.
They could not be further from Jewish.
Yeah, Von
They're
Trapp.
like, yeah, right.
And she's a Catholic.
Yeah, but
None.
yeah, right. Prior to working with that family, she had been orally servicing the SS officer.
Yeah, to survive.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. They don't even. Jews don't even come up.
Yeah,
in
no.
that fucking
No,
play.
they really forget about all that
right.
stuff.
They made a movie about World War II and the Holocaust.
It wasn't about the
It was
Holocaust.
about the Holocaust, and it was about a family that won a talent show. I mean, that is hilarious when you put it in context. That's got to be the funniest movie of all time.
How does it end? They just escape.
They escape in the middle of the night.
I would love it if
after
the
they win
original script,
after they win the big show.
the original script, there was like heavy, like they were just a minor characters in the background of some serious like
Of, like, Schindler's List, yeah.
And then the studio read it and they're like, "Ooh, too dark. Let's look more at this family. Like, get rid of all this Holocaust stuff. Let's talk about the talent show.
The singing, the Von
singing.
Trapp family
Oh, I love
singers.
this Von Trapp family. We're gonna bring them to the foreground." And how that developed. We talked about it on the podcast before, but it's just like that story that the big steampunk spider in Wild Wild West.
Right.
Yeah.
Like just bounced around. There was like one producer that
Supposed
just
to be on Back to the Future 3.
something like that.
Yeah,
but he loved
it
that
was
spider.
that was the Wild West. Remember, that was the Wild
Yeah.
West one.
Yeah.
That's so. I mean, yeah, the way shit gets made is so fucking stupid.
Didn't what's his name use that for legs in that movie?
Yeah.
He had like spider legs
Yeah. Well, his wheelchair turned into the spider.
into the spider.
yeah. Loveless. General Loveless.
What? Who was that? Kevin Kline? No, Kevin Kline was the
Kevin
big
Kline
guy.
was the other guy. Loveless was played by
Sir Lawrence Olivier.
I remember
it
when
was
I saw.
it was Peter O'Toole.
Oh no! It was the Shakespearean actor.
I remember when I first found out Kevin Kline's name. I thought he was Calvin Klein.
Hell yeah.
I thought he
Yeah.
was the guy with the.
You remember that
big
movie?
underwear.
You remember that movie In and Out with
Kevin Kline, yeah.
where it's like-
Where everyone's gay.
well, no, the movie is about like this guy who becomes famous,
Uh-huh.
and he's like, I just want to thank my old high school English teacher, Johnny Homo, for being the first like gay, openly gay person I've ever seen in my life, or whatever. And then everyone in the town's like, "You're gay," and he's like, "I'm not fucking gay," And then everyone's like, "But you're kind of gay." And then he's like, "Maybe I am gay."
Is he gay at the
And
end?
then he's like tries to do gay shit, and then he's like, "I'm not gay after all."
And it was like, yeah.
If I
It was a
remember
huge
correctly.
party.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything about that movie, but I remember the big like climax of that movie is like there's a big speech or something, and everyone in the town like says they're gay. and stands up and they're like, "Oh, I'm gay."
Oh, like I'm Spartacus.
Yeah, like I'm Spartacus.
I'm Sucticus.
Yeah.
I'm Sucticus. No, I'm Sucticus.
I'm Sucticus.
I like the idea of being a gay test, and it's like Kevin Kline has to suck off a man, and it's like they have like fucking rubber
How else do you
bands
know
around
if you're
his
gay
dick.
or not,
Yeah.
dude?
That's what Fear Factor should have been.
Joe Rogan making it.
Yeah, suck a dick.
And then you just check
You're
to see if
watching
he's hard.
Suck a Dick on NBC. Will you suck the dick for $1 million? Find out after the break.
they
It's
put-
just a woman crying. She's wearing exercise clothes. Her hair's in a ponytail. She's sweating. Her husband's next to her. He's like, "You can do this." All right, we gotta go.
All right.
Bye.
All right, thanks, guys.